Guys, if you watch one video of mine this month, it better be this one. We really need to talk about something really troubling. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore. I didn't mean to clickbait you, but I think I'm going to prove the title correct. And I'm so honored to have BJ, that surprise witness, back. Thank you, BJ. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Welcome back to the show. How are you feeling? I wish it was on better terms, but aside from that, how are you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, aside from that, I'm feeling, good. Can't really complain on a personal level. How you been? Haven't been on here in a while.
I know. I'm always welcome. It's always something dramatic though, and this one is for real, guys. This is a hard one to talk about. That's why I'm also delaying to get to the topic because BJ, we can't really even say what we want to talk about in this video if we're being honest. Think of the worst type of activity you could do with a person not of age. Let's call it that. Okay. And I want to bring it up because it's readily available on X right now. That's the problem. Literally right now. BJ alerted me of this because you stumbled upon it. We're going to talk a little bit about why. You stumbled upon this. You called the authorities. You flagged it. I flagged it. Others have flagged it. It's still on X. This is a 15YO person graphic. The worst you can think of.
13.
I don't know if they're posting it. Someone else is posting on their back. Who knows? I'm not even faulting the child. It's more about the fact that why is this allowed and why is there not a better system to shut such a thing down? And I'll get to the message right away, which is I want you to go to our Twitters. I want you to help share this tweet that'll be out when this video came out. That's directed at Elon Musk. Heck, make your own. We need to ring some alarm bells because this was troubling, BJ, when you brought this to my attention. And there's another figure I want to expose in this. But BJ, I've always heard that it's bad on X. I've never seen it myself. But stumbling upon what you stumbled in, figuring out that it was still there and that it's just readily available for all these disgusting, the worst people of the world, it really shook me. It really bothered me. It really stuck me. And I felt like we needed to say something. So thank you. I know it's gross and guys, bear with us. We're going to explain a bit more, but how troubling was this for you when you stumbled upon it?
I gotta tell you, Andy, I mean, truly, I have not been back to the profile. So it was very troubling. It was very troubling. It, excuse me, it still to right now, to this day, has me upset. It was October 9th that I stumbled upon this, and it was in my research for a topic that I was covering. I'm not even going to share the name of the person, but or anything like that. But basically, it was somebody that had been made pretty much, online famous. She had been sort of made to go viral by adults who put her online and on their platforms. And even at the time, that was years ago, she was 13 years old. And ever since then, she's been being put back on platforms again and again on YouTube to talk about stuff that's illegal actions for her to be doing. It's been being encouraged, and it's escalating. Andy, I'm actually concerned for her life. It's escalating to a degree I never imagined. I never thought. I did not go looking for this material. I never thought that I would be confronted with something like this just right there on social media. And I know a lot of people are going to be saying, report it to the authorities. I did. And I have extensively documented reporting it to the authorities. I have reason to believe that she was in LA, that's the child victim. I called the LAPD. They told me they don't handle internet crimes. I called the FBI more than once. I even called the local police. I live all the way in New Jersey, across the country. I called them. This is a public service announcement to get this material taken down because it's dangerous and harmful, not only to the child victim, but to anyone who comes across it, adults included. I've talked to people that say usually this stuff gets taken right down. How long does it take them, Andy, to take down if you accidentally use too long of a clip from a David song? If you play a TikTok
Correct.
of somebody covering a Taylor Swift song, if somebody reads too much of Taylor Swift's
AI
lyrics,
Taylor Swift, Elon Musk shut it down like that. And that was fake. And I'm not saying that he shouldn't have, But the fact is 100,000,000% of why I'm so frustrated. Elon Musk's always talking about how Grok's making this the best algorithm and we've fixed X and everything. No, it's not. He doesn't give a crap about safety. He wants it to be chaotic. But this is the line where I don't understand how we can keep allowing it, and why anybody on X who even supports Elon or X, how you can allow it. I don't understand how anyone can allow this, BJ. And so we do need to ring the alarm bells. And I want to pull the curtain back on. We don't want to promote who this person is. That's not what I'm trying to do here, just so we're clear.
We're not.
But
Yeah.
I am sharing. This is a channel called Soft White Underbelly. Now they've done a lot of stuff, and I have a problem with a lot of the stuff they've done. It's, usually a lot of, addicts and people who struggled in life, and they're sharing their stories. And I think it did start with a good purpose, the guy behind it. And some of them are pretty interesting. I know it's very popular. But this person had a 13-YO-year-old. As you back this all up, because you've been following this for a while, this is why there's a lot of Reddit threads and things promoting this. So it's not like we made this up. The first version of this had let's say a top where you could see way too much of this person of that caliber. And the fact that this was just readily available upset a lot of people, hence a lot of the comments and more stuff that you can go verify. We're not making this up. It got so bad that you can see he reposted it blurred because he eventually acknowledged that this was not a good look. Right there, I'm already mad. I'm already mad because he's posting, like, why is she in a bikini top, let alone a see-through one? And also, why are you promoting her in that kind of way?
And
so
the
then she can
topics
grow
they were
up.
talking about.
Yeah, and then she can
about stuff that's like no little girl, nobody under the age of 18 is really even allowed to do legally. And then the way he was discussing it with her, he even referred to her, I think at some point as like a seasoned professional or something. Like it was just grotesque. And the channel faced a lot of backlash for that interview when it took place. And like you said, it was uncensored. And later he would come around and say he didn't even realize or recognize that you could see through it. And his reason wasn't because she's a child. His reason was because he's more attracted, with keeping it with the terms and service, he's more attracted to like the bottom of a woman. So he's not usually looking at
my God, gross. Oh, that's how effed up this is. And then beyond that, not only is he putting this person on the channel inappropriately, in my opinion, but then allowing this person to build a fan base and find followers and then go to X and post this content.
It's so distressing. Cause it's like, I don't even know, like, what I'm starting to realize. It's a big machine that like passes the buck. It's like, all right, fine. Okay. If you can't call the LAPD and they won't do anything because they don't handle computer crimes, and you can't get it taken down by reporting it to X, and you can't get it taken down by reporting it to the FBI, and you can't get it taken down by reporting it to the police in your own state across the country. It's like, they're all just saying that's not my job, we don't handle that. Or I don't know. I don't exactly know whose job it is. Shouldn't it be everybody's job? Because I know for sure if we're harboring that on our hard drives. So I wasn't going back to look at it. I was going back to see if it had been removed, because I was filing federal FBI stuff, National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. I called CPS. I called the Department of Homeland Security. So I needed to make sure that what I was saying was accurate. So I wanted to say, and still has not been removed. And it hadn't. So that's why. But when I went back, I wasn't able to see the stuff I had reported, but they were posting more. And hundreds of people were following the account. I can't go back over there, and because they keep posting more stuff, and it wasn't taken down at the last time I looked, and I can't, that's just to say, I can't say for sure it's still up.
I want to protect you, but I want to also say what you talk about, because you were afraid to give it to me, and I was afraid to accept it too. And the problem is, like, well, how are we supposed to report it?
And it was fully censored, by the way,
mass flag it, right? All the stuff, or even just the link to the Twitter. I had to go do my own due diligence once I sort of figured out who it was. And you can find it if you search. That's what's so scary about this.
Well,
and why I feel like
she advertised
that
handle in another, just, again, I'm not trying to throw every platform under the bus or anything right now. Okay. Like, I really am just trying to get this stuff.
Oh, I will. I will.
She had based and when I say she, I don't know if she's posting this or if it's, who knows really what's going on. But when one account will post something like a vlog, and then during the vlog, it'll have like a name to another account.
Right.
And never, I've been following this story for 2 years, trying to get somebody to take action for what I feel like is a child endangerment. And I've never, ever, ever seen anything like what I came across on October 9th, 2025. I've never
It's
seen
the worst.
anything like that.
It's the worst you can imagine, guys.
I'm just like, oh, okay. So she's on a little vlog, like on, a play, a platform. And it's just like, oh, go follow me on this X account. You go to it and it is like uncensored, varying degrees of censor. I'm not even going to describe it. Nobody should go to look for it. And my biggest hope and wish is that it gets removed or has already been removed, because I don't know if it has.
No, as of taping, it wasn't removed. That's why. So that's why I want to put this call to action out, because even if it gets removed right now, we need to talk about why was this up for so long? How did you not find this faster? How do we set up better guardrails to protect kids? Like, and how can you load this without an ID? Any other adult thing like requires the users to prove. Only OF and all these sites require you to prove your age before you can upload anything. Like Elon Musk, this is incredibly like wrong. You need to solve this, and it's clear as day. There's now multiple proof of things being reported to your platform that you aren't checking. I don't understand why you're letting this get so bad. You have to do better. We all need to demand better. So please head over to social media. Follow up my ex, BJ's ex, that surprise witness. Do your own. I don't care where you do it, but we must try to get the attention to really point to this and make a big stink out of it. That's why I think the headline and the thumbnail deserved it. This is the biggest topic you can talk about. This is so wrong on so many levels. And yeah, BJ, I'm worried it's worse and worse, because the people who seem to be doing it are the ones who are really the hardest to call out, aren't they?
I really have no idea what's going on, because I know for sure the technology exists. Like we already mentioned, the copyright stuff. And as we're talking, I'm remembering, there was another just run of the mill AI face recognition thing. I was doing a video about Mr. Beast. So I put a picture of him in to the face recognition thing. It was like, it's a public search. It's like true people search, but for, face recognition, it's public. Anybody can use it. And it was like, this appears to be a child. Our platform does not support searches for child. And it was Mr. Beast after he was already like grown up. It might have been an under 18 picture of him, but I wasn't looking for an active child. Right. It was like a yearbook picture or something of Mr. Beast. And okay, so if that little like side of the road,
it's worse though.
Face recognition could do that. Why X?
Not only do you have the technology to do it, but you flagged it. We flagged it. We've reported it as that.
And we've flagged it.
We flagged it as that, and that should put an alarm bell for a department at X. Elon, you got enough money. Pay for a department at X that can check those quickly. And if somebody's abusing the system, then boot them. You know what I mean? There's a way to create a system where stuff like that, illegal content, is being able to flagged and removed quicker. I'm sorry, there's no excuse.
I thought it was. Half of my shock of this situation is I really truly thought that was like the magic red button. Like, okay, illegal material having to do with that. I thought like you do that and it's gone, at least in escrow until they figure out somebody can review it or something. And like another harm of this situation that I never fully understood or even thought about is that it is I always thought about, yes, it is a big deal for the child who's a victim in it and all of the future repercussions and everything like that. But it actually is a severely traumatizing and damaging thing, even for an adult, to be exposed to that unwittingly and against our consent. And then whenever the institutions that are supposed to do something, the institutions, you're supposed to be able to report it and it's taken down. You're supposed to call the police and they do something. It's just like a complete betrayal of trust. And I'm sitting here traumatized by seeing this graphic, disgusting and grotesque illegal material that stayed up for far too long and may still be, and you're saying is still up.
Yeah, I mean, it's also, an X to me is just normalizing it. Like, it's just like, oh yeah, this is now normal now, this is okay. And that's why this is so scary. And that's why I'm grateful you brought it to my attention. Please go subscribe to That Surprise Witness. She's on top of so many important stories and things. So give her a follow. Check us both on social media as well. X specifically, you can go over to Popcorn Planet and Andy Signore. I don't know where I post this. We'll have this up though when this video is up. So go find my tweet, go make your own tweet. I don't care who makes the tweet. Somebody, please get to Elon Musk's attention. Elon Musk, please fix this. Enough is enough. This is not okay. You don't care. If you do nothing, you don't care, and you're proving it. Because now there's clear proof day and day, every week, that this kind of stuff is scouting through your alert systems, and you don't seem to care. So do you care, Elon? Are you going to stop this? Are we going to put him down?
I'm hoping he just doesn't know about it. And as soon as, he finds out something's gonna happen. I mean, I've seen him make moves very fast and things
Yeah,
change very
100%.
fast.
When Taylor Swift threatened him,
So
everything was gone immediately. Why aren't we doing that kind of energy for this topic? It's
and this
unacceptable.
topic in a specific way, but also just generally, because this cannot happen again. And
No.
and certainly there must be some type of AI record, something.
IP trackers. Hello, who's following the accounts? Let's actually track this kind of stuff. So much wrong is in this. Thank you for bringing the attention. Soft white underbelly. You should also just be ashamed of yourself. Gross. Do better. My God,
Hey,
wait
look,
till they're
maybe
18.
he can help get it taken down. Hey, if Mark wants to redeem himself, in my opinion, I think he made a huge mistake putting this child out. Maybe Mark has the ability to pull some strings to, at the very least, get the stuff removed.
Correct. Do the right thing.
Very
Mark,
clear. Disclaimer: we're not saying Mark Leta is responsible for putting this up there. We don't know who put it up there.
He put this up there, though, and I'm going to call him out for this one, which then made it easier for that person to go find an audience on these platforms. So, Mark, you are a little bit responsible for this, and you're creating a platform where these types of women. Now, I can't even use the word women because she's not a woman yet.
A little girl.
And you're giving them a platform for the worst of the world to connect them. It is shameful. I'm disgusted. Make sure you hit subscribe here and over to BJ. Hit the bell for alerts. I don't want to make this video too long because then you guys don't click it. Please share it, though. Watch. If you got it all this way and you agree, help us. Get the word out. Support BJ. Support this. Help us crack down on this. This is unacceptable. And don't let the algorithm tank us on this video.